Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 5, Episode 6. I'm laughing because I see the picture of Akbar, and it's just like, damn, this dude is just doing the utmost right. He is just doing the most. I don't know if he actually did this shit to Tiara. Did he, leak the tape? Or did TT leak the tape? Who leaked the tape? What happened? What went down with that situation? Because sometimes when you break up with a man and it's over and you don't want to confine or, do whatever he wants you to do, he'll do something to make you get in line. And that's what it seems like, a type of person that Akbar is, because he got 2 women on his leash and he's looking for more women to be on his leash. So, Tiara, she done bust out his windows and all this other good stuff. I don't know if she leaked the tape. I seen the footage too where, TT was like, I forgive you, Akbar. I don't think he did it. He loves me. And that could be a scorned woman. That could be a lost woman, an insecure woman, a woman that think that this man was going to be her savior. He done put her in a car, put her in an apartment. He done put money in her pocket, got her filming. Something someone has not done for her in a long time. And she might feel gratitude and she might, just be submissive at a moment. But now, everybody cracking on TT about having that cum all over her face that 50 Cent posted on his Instagram is terrible. Like, damn, I mean, they're just laughing at TT on this show, this episode, just making fun of, especially Rockstar, Brooke, and, Solo Lucci. I mean, they just laughing like it ain't nobody's business. She gonna be mad at the reunion. I'm like, damn, man. Like, yo, TT, how you get yourself in this mess? How you get yourself involved? Well, when you desperate, you do desperate things, and that's what seems like it went down. But we gonna start off with Lyrica. She's still at the dinner place. She's still yelling. She's still screaming. She's trying to tell, Safari, what did I do? Then tell me what I did. Tell me what I did. Come on, say what you said. You told him, you told Princess, you told somebody that I had sex with you. Then say it. He was like, nah, I didn't say that. He didn't say that he didn't say it, but he said he didn't say it that way. We know how it went down between, Ray J and Safari, how that conversation went down. And right now, A1, he's upset, he's mad, he's jumping over tables. He wants to believe his wife. He wants to believe everything that she's telling him because they got a baby on the way. They got married because they love each other. Now they got a bundle of joy, in the belly or whatever. But now people are questioning whether it is A1's and whether it is Safari. Ray J sitting at the table was like, yo, she's pregnant. Who baby is it? Is it yours or is it his? And that's just real shady and grimy to say something like that. So, of course, another man's going to be mad. But it's just the way you say and the way you carry the things. It seems like, A1 and Lyrica, they need some adults on their side. They need like Mama Lyrica, Mama Pam to do something more than argue and fight and throw food at each other. And Lloyd and his wife to get in the situation and find out, get down to the nitty gritty. Talk to Safari, talk to, Rockstar. Now Rockstar saying that he done slept with Lyrica. You can't believe what he says because he's been trying to get with Lyrica for years and he's mad because Lyrica chose A1 and didn't choose him. And then he's jealous of A1. So it's like, damn, none of these people are believable. But then you be like, the other person ain't believable either because Lyrica, why are you giving these people the ammunition to use against you? Why is Safari sending his dick pic to you? Why didn't you tell your husband he sent his dick pic to you? Why didn't you say something? Did Safari come after you because he think you leaked his dick pic? Because, Safari said somebody leaked his pic. But, I believe, and it came out that Safari leaked it. So did Lyrica leak it? And so now you saying that, you done had sex with her. And then, Rockstar, his situation where he's just jealous and he's trying to get in where he fit in. He's trying to fit in on the show because he don't got no storyline. So it seems like everybody's eating off of Lyrica, A1, and TT's, storyline because everybody else ain't got nothing else going on other than, K. Michelle, Kimberly, she got her surgery and the things that she's doing. Then we have Moniece, she's trying to get back into music. She has a situation going on with Fizz, dealing with Tiffany, and then her situation with her girlfriend. So it is what it is with that situation. Akbar and his girlfriend looks mean. Alejandro, she looks like she be wearing a strap too. Like she looks mean, son. It don't look nothing sexual about her, but she's probably a freak between the sheets. I have no idea. So we have that situation. Lyrica's yelling, she's screaming inside the restaurant. People are looking. These people look like they they're not here for it. And so, you know, Safari was like, I don't want nothing to do with the situation. You guys get it together, and then you call me. Safari leaves, and then, you know, Ray's telling Safari, hey, listen, you know, he was gonna beat you up, and then that's when Safari was like, nah, I was gonna beat him up, and it was like, nah, you was gonna get wrecked or whatever. And so then Ray J, he walks off and he leaves. He's in the midst. He done start this drama. Ray J and Princess ain't got a storyline going on. Only thing they got going on is the baby, and then they have family issues in the first 2 episodes. So the first couple of episodes. So now that shit's over with. So now he's Mr. Instigator. Now he's getting into it with A1. It seems like the tables are turning against A1. Like A1. It seems like A1 might be really successful, especially in the music business, and especially with writing songs and his songs being on the radio too as well. And you have Ray J and him bringing the hater rock star that don't like A1 coming into the picture. And then we got Safari now coming in the picture saying he slept with Lyrica, and they were all supposed to be friends except for Rockstar. So it seems like Ray J is doing a little bit of injustice, because he could bring, you know, A1 to the side and let him know what's up, and then bring A1 in the situation. But it seems like A1 and Lyrica need some parenting. They need some guidance, and too bad their mothers are just out there wig shopping somewhere. So that situation is terrible. And then we have what's her name, Brooke. Brooke doesn't have a storyline no more, because Marcus's little fling is gone, and now she's supposed to be getting engaged. So now she's accusing Lyrica of possibly sleeping with, you know, Safari, and asking her if she did sleep with Safari, like a friend like that, like especially on camera, and do it like that because you're doing it for a storyline, you're doing it to have camera time. You wouldn't be my friend, but a real friend would ask you in private and be like, yo, what's the deal? Let me know. Or, you know, you just be like, you know what, it ain't my business. You say you didn't sleep with him, and you having your husband's baby, that's it. So that's why I'm going to leave it. It seems Brooke is being very two-faced. She's laughing and giggling and talking about people, but she wasn't feeling that way last season when she was being laughed and talked about and giggled at too as well. So we'll see if the table turns on Brooke and Mark, and we'll see how long Marcus is going to be faithful to, you know, Brooke, and how long that shit is going to stand up, because he hasn't been faithful since he met you. And now that you done gave him the pool nine, and he's going to be jumping in bed with everybody now, and you didn't get that. You said you didn't want to have sex before marriage, but he's confirming that he done had sex with you. I thought you was going to wait till you get married. And then it seems like Brooke is also jealous of, you know, Lyrica, because Lyrica is married and she's having a baby on the way too as well, even though she got that drama going on. Because the first thing Brooke was saying, I can't wait to show Lyrica my ring. She was talking about me because she married and I was just dating Marcus and all this other stuff. But now look, I got a ring now. So it seems like it's the only person that seems like they got some sense on this show is Marcus. Marcus seemed like, you know, he got some sense. And also Nikki seemed like she got some sense too as well, because when she saw that sex tape and all that shit leaked, Nikki was like, I don't want no part in it. I don't want to be around it, because I have my issue with a sex tape. I don't need nobody digging up my skeletons, going into my closet and putting it out there and embarrassing me and my family, because yes, this is total horrific and embarrassing for TT to do this for a storyline as real, like that's real desperate. But she just got out of rehab and she needs a job and she needs money, and this dude is really want to be on TV. This dude Akbar really want to work, so that's the situation. So now you can pick whether, you know, it's up to you to decide whether, you know, TT release the tape, and it makes no sense, especially with all. And then you got Rockstar talking about, all I seen is white stuff all over her face, and then you got, you know, Lucci talking about, yo, you see her face, man, like why her face look like that? I'm like, damn, it's so bad for them to do it. And TT was like one of the #1 female artists back in the day that was supposed to shoot up to the top, man, and didn't happen. Shit, it's messed up when you see how far they fall. But she's still on a hit TV show, so hopefully she can make hopefully she can take lemons and make some lemonade and make it sweeter, because this right here is crazy. And so, you know, now we got A1. He's mad at Ray J because he believes that Ray J set him up. He believes Ray J is instigating and Ray J's being disrespectful towards his wife, talking about who baby is it. Like, you know, Ray J would feel some type of way. Somebody say, is that your baby or is that Floyd Mayweather's baby? but, Lyrica has left the door open for people to say that because of the talks between her and Safari and them having inappropriate conversation and texting and talking to each other, and then her breaking up with A1, and supposedly she was with Safari at the time. Like I said, Safari's not a trustworthy source, and Ray J's getting his information from Safari. Now we have Rockstar talking crap. So then we got Tiara. She's at the scene of the crime where she done bust the windows out his car. She bust the window. Was that Jasmine Sullivan? Well, she bust the windows out his car or whatever. But he was like, basically, that's the car that I let her drive. And he's talking to producer, and he was like, Tiara, you think I would really do that? Do you still love me? Not all sounds like pimp game and stuff like that, because I wouldn't do that to you. She was like, well, you the only one, you said your phone got stolen. She was like, well, you're the only one that had the password. And then that's when Alejandro was like, who else had the password? I had the password. We both did, but I didn't leak it. And then now you got Akbar talking about maybe she leaked the sex tape, maybe she did that, and all this other stuff. So now you got that situation going on. TT's mad. She's upset. She's meeting up with Paris. She's talking to Paris. Paris don't want nothing to do with it no more because, it's too dumb. It's too dumb. You talking about you don't believe he would do this. He loves you and all this other stuff. And then you see him with his wife. You see him with his girlfriend. You claim that you didn't know none of that stuff. You claim that you didn't know any of that was going on. And now you making a public statement saying a public announcement that, oh no, he didn't do this, oh no, I don't believe him, I still love him. And then now you're suing him, and now you're coming after him. So it's just like, and then you got the wife, Sade, and you got Alejandro saying that they got proof that Tiara knew that he was married, and they have the text messages, and it's all posted all over line and all that other good stuff. And they got TT's voice online too as well. So whatever, but we don't know when these calls took place. They said they got the date, whatever, blase in the third with that situation. And they're saying the reason why the wife came after TT's because TT tried to get Akbar to actually leave his wife, actually leave, Sade, and leave Alejandro to have him all to herself. They found out, or he told them, and then that's when TT came to the house, they wanted to fight her because she was having conversations with them. They were all cool at one point in time. So it's up to you to believe whether it's just a story, just, some fake shit for us to watch. So we have that situation go on, and it's just like, damn, Paris is kind of like done with this and that. You got TT meeting up with Lisa Bloom talking about revenge porn, going after him and taking care of business and suing him or whatever. We don't know whatever happened with that case. We haven't heard anything else about it. She's supposed to be suing 50 Cent too as well because he posted the cum shot of, TT on her face. You got Rockstar. He's at the pub with Ray J talking about, I couldn't believe how she put that all in her mouth, how she fit it in her mouth, all the white stuff on her face. It was just all tight. It was just like a rainforest of white stuff on her face, and was like, how can I get into how can I get with TT? How can I get that? And Hollywood is a very dirty place, and starting with Tiara, I was like, damn, they're really going. And Ray J ain't saying nothing. He's being quiet because he knows what type of relationship he had with TT. So he just like, yeah, it's just bad out here. It's bad out here. And it's also bad too as well. You got your ex out here. He's married, and you got sex tapes floating around. You guys, you've been on this show longer than Ray J. And it's like, damn, you haven't elevated. I don't know if the system's against you. I don't know if it's systematic racism. I have no idea, but it just looks bad for TT. And I didn't want her to go out like this. Like, if she don't get it together, man, she's gonna go out like this, and this is just terrible. Like, I wouldn't even want them to film this shit on the show. I would be making up something else. Make up something else. Like, like I just signed a $500 deal. Will Smith just gave me $750,000. Like, Tyrese said, I don't know. Do some charity events. Started singing in the street. I don't know, but damn, TT, this ain't cool. So we have that situation go on. So we get Candy, aka Jay Wills. He wants to stop performing as Jay Will. And I didn't know Candy, aka Jay Wills, is also on Wildin' Out too as well. He's been on 3 episodes so far. I didn't know that was him until I actually listened to the beginning of the show where they said his name, Candy, and then they do the same thing on Wildin' Out. So I was like, oh shit, that's him. And I look back, and yes, it is him. So basically he's talking to La Brittany, and you know he wants to he's talking to what's her name, Moniece. Him and Moniece is having a conversation. He wants to go to gay pride. He's auditioning. He wants to go as Jay Will. He wants to build up that character. Well, he wants to build up himself, that who is Jay Will, which is not a character, which is supposed to be him. He wants to build up that brand too as well, and also keep the Candy brand, because he built up the Candy brand so much that he wants to build up the Jay Will brand. He wants to just be plain. He don't want to have makeup and nails and jewelry or hair weave and all that shit on. He just want to just go as Jay Wills. And I don't know if he had to get people's attention to be Candy, and that's not like his idea of character or facade that he wanted to put on at first, because I don't know if he was saying that people wouldn't listen to him when he was Jay Wills, but Candy blew up, so now he wants to go back to Jay Wills. He wants to be versatile or something like that. So it's hard out here, especially if he felt like he had to get into a dress to get attention, and him as himself as a regular black man in black man's clothes and without the makeup and without all the persona, people wouldn't listen to him. So he had to go to the extreme. Whether I know he is bisexual, but you know, everybody that is bisexual don't wear dresses and makeup and hair weaves and stuff like that. So I'm just confused if he ultimately just want to be Jay Will and Hollywood instead of putting on the persona of Candy, because he brought that brand to his limit, and he wants himself, who he is, Jay Will, to be famous too as well, and not a persona. So I don't know if that's what he's going through with his situation. And so he's talking to Moniece, and Moniece was like, yeah, do it. Whatever you do is fabulous. You are absolutely fabulous, wonderful. So he's going to go try out for Pride. And we have Jasmine Brand. She's there chilling. Jasmine Brand be everywhere. She be at Def Comedy Jam. She be on the sets of shows that I be watching and shit. She be on the set, on the sideline. I be like seeing her everywhere. Then you have Mr. Ray. He's there too as well. And then you have La Brittany. She performs. She's dropping it like in how she's shaking. I don't know if she's butt naked. I don't know if her pussy lips are all over the place, but she's doing way too much. So anyway, she got the gig, and she talks to Jay Will before he goes on. He was like, I just want to be myself. Jay Will goes out, and it was like, oh, we don't want, you know, Mr. Ray was like, we want Candy. We don't want power, angry black man. Why he gotta be angry just because he's expressing himself? He's talking about something that's informative, so he's angry. So when you talk about stuff that means something that is relevant, something that can actually change the world, you angry, you know, black power. Mr. Ray missed me with that bull crap. So anyways, so one of the judges is coming at Jay Wills talking about, we want Candy and this and that, like, I don't know what you thinking or whatever. And so then Jay Wills was like, you guys can't afford Candy. Then on top of that, I stay booking busy. And the guy was like, I stay until it was like, you ain't as book as me. You don't have this. And the guy was like, okay, I fought back. You read me. So we got that situation. Jay Wills got that dude together quickly. So I guess he's not going to be on Gay Pride. I don't know. So that's the situation. And then they tried to compare Jay Wills to La Brittany, and then he ends up talking to La Brittany about it next episode, and they're supposed to be going in at it. I thought they was cool. I thought they was friends. Just that little bit to go at it. And so we got the revenge porn situation going on. Nikki has been MIA. She don't want nothing to do with it. She told Paris. Paris don't want nothing to do with it. And Paris gonna tell, you know, TT to her face that she don't want nothing to do with it. It's too much. She don't believe her. You know, she cop and please, like this man had 2 wives, women going on, and all this other stuff. I don't believe that you're not going to go back to him, because she believes she's addicted to it. She wants that pimp life, and she's been pimptified, and she's been brainwashed. So, you know, Paris is like, wait, this is way too much. Her and Nikki Baby was like, I'm good with the bullshit. So now we got Ray J. He hears the info from, you know, Rockstar talking about that. Look at these text messages, and he's reading some of the text messages out loud, talking about, oh, you ain't gonna wear your ring. And so so Rockstar's talking about Lyrica came in there with her boobs all showing, ass all out, and all this other stuff. Look at these text messages, and he's insinuating and alluding that he done had sex with Lyrica. Damn, Lyrica, why would you be chilling with your man's enemy, for number one? And if this man wanted you from back then, why you chilling with him now? You know that's gonna cause problems. You're not a single woman. Even though if you're separated, you're not legally separated, no documents been filed. You guys were just mad at each other. So why chill with the ops? Why chill with somebody that want to go against your husband? Why chill with somebody that threatened your husband and wanted to fight your husband? Why go there? That's why A1's family needs to be in there supporting A1 and building him up and getting the information to find out if this is actually true, because the people are untrustworthy to actually make a conscious decision about. So we have that situation going on. I'm just like, it's just way too much. Like, they driving me crazy where you don't know if Lyrica's telling the truth, if Lyrica's lying. I think Safari's lying. Well, you don't know if Rockstar's lying, Ray J's lying. You don't know what's going on. TT lying. Akbar is lying. I was like, come on. Like, you guys just need to get it together with it. It just seems like it's just all fake and fugazi. And you don't know who to believe. And you don't want to shit on nobody because you don't know what's good. But I guess they shitting on themselves because they portraying and doing this dumb shit for us to talk about. So, hey, then it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. So we have that situation going on. And so we get, A1, we get, Solo Lucci, we get, Marcus and Ray J. They meet up. And, the word on the street is that A1 is mad at Ray J, and Ray J don't understand why he's mad or whatever. So, A1 comes there. He's not really happy. He's not feeling the conversation. He's not feeling Ray. He's not feeling, because I think he feels like Ray's an instigator. I think he feels like Ray is just making a mockery out of his situation, knowing him and Lyrica are together and having a baby, and he's doing all this, but he's doing it to basically, it's like making a mockery out of their situation when he can just have Lyrica and A1 together and talk, or just bring A1 together and talk to A1, period, point blank, by himself, because it's embarrassing to find out if your woman's out here stepping and doing this, because you will probably want the same courtesy too as well, Ray, but you probably have a lot more options than A1, so it is what it is. So it just looks bad. And A1 is not trying to hear it. He got an attitude. He's mad. And Ray was like, I don't know why you upset with me. I don't know why you're looking at me like this. And he was like, we can get some brotherly love if he had a little brotherly square up. And then that's when, A1 was like, well, then let's square up. So they're about to get ready to fight and go in. Security got A1. And, A1 was like, why security got me? And Ray J said, because you look a little crazy, bro. Because they don't want you to get hurt, fam. They know what's about to happen. Ray J slowly moving himself around. I was like, Ray J, you are too much. Why are you doing this to A1? I thought you guys was cool. Something went down between all of them, because this is real negative towards A1 and Lyrica when they were all ace boom coons. And so A1 just ends up leaving. They're trying to, so even Marcus, he jumps in and he was like, yo, the word out on the street is Lyrica's doing this and we're trying to tell you, or whatever. But, he can't really trust them because he thought they were all fam. He thought Ray J, him, Solo Lucci, Marcus, Safari were all fam, and not all they making jokes, cracking about him, cracking whether you got Solo Lucci cracking whether the baby's A1, whether the baby's Safari, putting Lyrica name and Safari name together. It's not genuine, and he knows that. He knows he's been made a mockery out of, but he loves his wife and he's trying to roll with his wife. He's trying to do the most responsible, respectful thing. That's where the mothers need to come in. That's where the sister-in-law needs to come in and get down to the nitty-gritty. Do some what Paris been investigating. Hire Paris as your private investigator. So peace them out. One love, yo. These motherfuckers is just crazy. Like, who do you believe? Who do you believe is telling truth between Tiara, Akbar, Lyrica and A1, Ray J, Safari, and Rockstar? We got a lot of lies going on. Peace them out.